from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain? In vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
We go. 180.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. His first throw is an interception. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Warrior 70. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Passing downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Here we go. Jack.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
A 26-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Luvu there for the tackle.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Goff on 3rd. He brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. The throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
On the jump. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. DJ Chuck there for the catch. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
To a great throw, to a nice route to catch, to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The counter give to Eckler. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Running right side by McLaurin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders stretch their early lead to 9. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders go up 10-zip here in the first. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Here's Saul. Into the hands of OBJ. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Off to the air now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. That's good for Washington.
Ready.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Come on.
Daniels on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go street. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 17, Lions nothing.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 20.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Liking 18.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This one falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Check smash, check smash. Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11. 11. 10 through 11. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. That's taken at the 15. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Got it. 20. Turbo.
Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. A good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Throwing is gone. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Simply put, Kate, I mean, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
180.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 6. 6 the Eagles. 6. Go street. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Pioneer. 19 Lions.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
And the Lions first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it!
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready,
Just
break.
a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther check, hurt. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Street.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, set.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar nut. Hey, smash. Pioneer. Cup 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cox, this is Lane. And they make the tackle at the 38. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready up.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And they get this down to the 28. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks were shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Ready. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hunt.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got it at the 5. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To the air again, Daniels. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Dragon 60. Go, Rig, go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. $19 Lion. Let go.
Daniels now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Good throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Can't get the trick play away, though. They take him down before he can throw it. Intended target was his running back. And now they face second and long.
Second and long.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll get him 5 yards. He gets this up to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He's going to keep it this time. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Ready, set.
So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Street.
Daniels now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes out to the left. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Going the other way. Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off a short field drive. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, they took advantage.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Gravity. Let go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Rolling out to his left. Caught, nice game left side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack, and he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Crackle 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it sets up second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
We'll air it out on third. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And throw it back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up fourth and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
We can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 9.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Now start the drive with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Obama. Obama. Obama.
Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back now, pressure coming. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here we go. 17, 20.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. Jack Fox will kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Mack. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Hey. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19. Go street.
So we're through 3 here. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Okay, ready?
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Check. Viking 18. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 tip.
Daniels escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Me. Come on. Pat the 60. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. blocking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we 19 Lions.
Play action now with Daniels. He's looking deep once again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready,
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mack Robertson takes it away. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Lions lead by 15 now.
Commanders 20. Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
Daniels coming back after that pick. He rolls to his right. Hauled in by Lane. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Okay.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On a counter, Krosky Merritt. With the 2nd level at the 40. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
You saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
35. Commanders 26.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nuts and 5. It's going to be second and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's tackled for no gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Lions approaching win number 7 on the year. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go, Todd! 180! Always orange. What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. Taken in by Williams outright. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tonight! Value 3! Value 3!
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. Hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. '70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed left side to Samuel. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10.
Viking, 18.
Designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Gibbs on the carry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
180.
Back to Gibbs now on second. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Lions push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as with that, we sign off from D.C.